So it's again, we're on our hands or knees and knees, and the knees are right below the hips, hands are right below the shoulders. So now as we go into flexion, rounding our back, I want you to think about your hands coming towards your knees and your knees coming towards your hands, as if you were doing this movement here. But obviously we're not actually moving any of the joints involved here, other than the spine. We want you to contract in that direction to get more of the front side tissue involved to help you flex your spine even more. And when we go into extension, I want you to think about pushing your hands and knees in the opposite direction. So instead of coming together, think about pushing them away. So hands kind of reaching out in front of you and knees reaching out behind you. So we'll start going to flexion first. So from here, again, think knees going towards your hands and hands going towards your knees, squeezing that. So here I'm neutral. And before I even go, I want you to watch this subtle movement here. So before I go, I'm tensioning this direction. So you can see kind of my body already kind of flex naturally when I engage that movement in those tissues from the very onset of the movement. So it's again, hands and knees come together, squeeze there, and then start flexing through your lower back. And you're actively squeezing your knees and hands together. Your abs should feel like they're on more than they were earlier when we did the general cat-cow. So this is kind of a more intense version of that one. And it's going to help us get more range of motion and kind of increase the overall intensity of the movement and help us get stronger and more fluid as we move through here. So get as around as you can in the opposite direction now. Knees and hands away from each other. Going into extension, moving from the lower back first. Now the key here is to only move one area at a time, is to not move all of it at once. I want the utmost control of every part of our spine here, so take your time. And now my hands and knees are pressing away from each other. I'm actively squeezing the muscles on my back. I'm thinking about dropping my sternum towards the floor as I reach my upper back towards the ceiling. So sternum is reaching forward and away towards the wall in front of me as I get more extension and as I press my hands and knees further away from each other. Opposite direction again. So flexing, knees and hands together, squeeze. Right now my lower abs are turned on, so this stuff down here is squeezed hard as I flex through my entire spine. If you can't tell by my voice, I'm squeezing really hard. Personally, I'm about 80% maximum effort right now. But you can be anywhere between 40 to 80, what's comfortable for yourself. If you want max effort, go ahead. But the key here, once again, is maximum comfortable intensity as you move through the entire range of motion. And to get as round as you can, or as arched as you can each direction, but with control. I don't want sloppy spinal movement. I want control of every millimeter of movement possible. So right now I'm going to extension, knees and hands away from each other as I arch as much as I can through each vertebrae. So it's not coming just from the lower back, it's coming from the middle of the back, from the upper back area, now dropping your sternum towards the floor and opening your chest up.